Hey there guys, it's Attack on Samurott, and here is Season 2, Week 2 of the OBA. So our opponent this week is the Lacunosa Lucarios. So they've got a pretty good draft. Even though most of his draft does share the same weakness. However, he does have a lot of powerful mons. So he's got for OU, he has Mega Medicham, Ferrothorn, and Latios. For UU, he has Infernape, Staraptor, and Cresselia. For RU, he has Seismitoad, Cloyster, and Braviary. For NU and below, he has Malamar, Ludicolo, and Rapidash. So pretty good draft. Again, a lot of powerful mons. So this is going to be my team for this week. Mega Blastoise, Granbull, Volcarona, Skarmory, Spiritomb, and Avalugg. So I think this is going to be a good team for this week. I think it matches pretty well against his. So yeah. So this is going to be the set for Mega Blastoise. 252 in HP, 56 in defense, and 200 in special attack. Wanted to run this set because he does have a lot of physical attacking mons. Mega Medicham, Infernape, Staraptor, Braviary, Rapidash. Those are all physical attackers that he has on his team. Oh, and Malamar as well. So I wanted to make this thing defensive. So or at least have defense investment. So yeah. So Ice Beam is going to be for the Latios, Braviary, and the Staraptor. Scald to also get burns and also to do a lot of damage to Infernape and Rapidash, pretty much taking those two out. Dark Pulse, pretty good move. Very good move for the Crest, since Crest is very annoying. So if he's running a defensive one, that's not. If he's running a defensive one, then Dark Pulse is going to do a lot. But if he's running special defensive, then that's going to be kind of a pain to deal with. But yeah. So and Rapid Spin to get rid of hazards that Ferrothorn or Seismitoad or lead Stealth Rock, Focus Sash, Infernape may have. So yeah. So next we're gonna move on to Granbull. Wanted to bring Granbull this week because Granbull does a lot to his draft as well. Okos, Mega Medicham, Okos, Latios, Okos, Malamar does a lot to the rest of his team besides Ferrothorn. So yeah, I wanted to have it with I wanted to run it with Assault Vest. Because Latios can be an issue to me. Even though Granbull is fairy, Latios is still a really strong special attacker, so I wanted to run Assault Vest, that way I can take a hit from it, and also if he's running Mix and Infernape as well, I could take an overheat, and also take a hit from Ludicolo as well too, with this Assault Vest. So the moveset's going to be Play Rough, Thunder Punch, Earthquake, and Crunch. Play Rough mainly for, again, Latios, Medicham, Malamar. Thunder Punch is going to be for Staraptor and Braviary, and also for the Cloyster as well. So that's going to do a decent amount to all of them. Earthquake, very good move, and it's going to hurt Infernape and Rapidash a lot. So that's why I wanted to run it. And Crunch is also good for the Crest as well. So that's pretty much going to be the set. So that's going to be it for Granbull. And also, I wanted to run Intimidate on this because, like I had said before, I probably didn't say it before, but Infernape, Staraptor, Medicham, and Braviary, and I guess Rapidash and Malamar, they're very hard-hitting physical attackers, so that's why I wanted to run Intimidate. Granted, if he does bring Braviary in this match, it does have Defiant, so that will screw me over. Also, Malamar does have Contrary as well, so that could also screw me over. But yeah, I guess I just have to make sure that I don't put Granbull in that position, because if I do, it could be a bad time for Granbull and probably for the rest of my team as well. So next is going to be Volcarona. I wanted to bring Volcarona this week because it does a lot to his team. Oko's Ferrothorn with the Fiery Dance. Bug Buzz does a lot to, actually Oko's, Latios, Oko's, Ludicolo, Oko's, the Malamar as well. Does a lot to the Crest. I think it's like 75 or 70% to it from a Bug Buzz. So pretty good move, and it's definitely going to be useful. So I wanted to give it Life Orb so it can hit really hard. And Giga Drain as well. Giga Drain can do a lot to the we can actually Oko Seismitoad. And with Stealth Rocks, Clawitzer actually goes down to a Giga Drain at like 87%. Oh wait, no, I mean it has an 87.5 chance to go down from a Giga Drain. So it's a pretty high roll in my favor. So yeah. And U-turn to get some switch initiative. So that's going to be it for Volcarona, and this thing is going to put in a lot of work. It really is. So yeah, so next we have Skarmory. So I wanted to bring Skarmory this week because I need Stealth Rocks, and also I want to phase things out with Roar. So I wanted to also make it defensive as well. So pretty much just standard defensive Skarmory, 252 in HP, 252 in defense, and 8 in attack. Stealth Rocks, because that's going to do a lot to pretty much a quarter of his team. Infernape, Staraptor, Braviary, and Rapidash really don't like Stealth Rocks, so having those up will definitely hinder them a lot. And also Roar is good for switching out mons. So I think that's going to really help me out. And Brave Bird can actually Oko Infernape, can Oko Rapidash as well. So actually, no, it can't Oko Rapidash. I'm talking about Ludicolo. It can Oko Ludicolo as well. So that's why I wanted to run Brave Bird. And Roost also to gain some recovery as well. So that's pretty much going to be it for Skarmory. And I think it's going to help out a lot with Roar and Stealth Rock. So yeah, and next we have Spiritomb. So this is going to be Spiritomb's first time on the field. So the moveset's going to be Willow, Trick, Destiny Bond, and Sucker Punch. You're probably wondering, why are you running Toxic Orb on Spiritomb? It's going to just kill yourself, right? No, I realize that. So anyways, this is going to be Trick. Spiritomb with Toxic Orb. The Trick is mainly going to be used it's going to be mainly used on Crest, because Crest is annoying. Granted, I could probably just run Toxic, but Toxic has a chance of missing, and with Toxic Orb, you just have a chance of it's a 100% chance you're gonna switch with an item. And most Cresselia usually run leftovers, so getting a Trick on that and taking away its leftovers is very useful. So that's why I wanted to run it. Willow is also good for burning the Ferrothorn, and I guess Braviary as well, and also Mega Medicham. Since Mega Medicham is a pretty hard-hitting mon, so getting that thing burned is definitely vital. Destiny Bond is mainly going to be used on the Braviary. Not the Braviary. On the Staraptor, because Staraptor is a very, very hard-hitting mon, especially with the Reckless ability. It's going to hit really hard on my team. So I want to try and take that thing down with a Destiny Bond. So if I can do that with Spiritomb, then I'm pretty much good. And once Staraptor goes down, I kind of win pretty much, because I've got Volcarona. Volcarona has all those moves, and Blastoise can hit his team really hard too, and also Granbull can as well. So once Staraptor goes down, it's pretty much over. So yeah, and the set's going to be 252 in HP, 4 in attack, 52 in defense, and 200 in special defense. So somewhat of a mixed wall in a way. So yeah, that's going to be it for Spiritomb, and I think it's going to put in the most amount of work for me. getting those physical mons burned, and also getting a toxic orb on Crest, and destiny bonding, and trying to get a destiny bond on Staraptor, that is gonna help me so much in this battle. So if I can get all of those, then I'm pretty much good. So next is going to be Avalugg. So Avalugg was actually gonna replace Venusaur. Venusaur actually was before. No, I meant, dang it. Okay. Before I had Avalugg up here, I had Venusaur. I actually got rid of it a while ago because I realized that Venusaur really doesn't do anything against his team. Granted, it's only good against the Seismitoad and the Clawitzer. That's pretty much it. It gets destroyed by Mega Medicham, Infernape, Staraptor, and Braviary, and Rapidash. So that's kind of why I wanted to go with Avalugg instead, because at least it doesn't have all those weaknesses. It still has weaknesses, don't get me wrong, but at least it doesn't have all those weaknesses. So this is going to be the set. Mirror Coat, Avalanche, Recover, and Earthquake with an Okaberry. So I wanted to run, first it's special defense. I'm making it a special defensive wall, sort of, in a way. One, because its defense is already high enough. I don't really need to invest like much defense into it, because even with minimum defense, it can still take hits very well. So that's kind of why I wanted to run that. And 252 in special defense, even though it doesn't have the greatest base special defense, it can still take, with the Okaberry, it can still take a hit from Infernape. It's gonna do a lot though, but with the Okaberry it can lessen the damage. So yeah, so Mirror Coat's for that, just basically to bounce back any special attack that may hit it, which is going to do a lot. So especially from Latios with a Draco, that's going to do a lot to it. But with a Mirror Coat, Latios pretty much goes down. So yeah, and Avalanche, mainly for the birds, Staraptor and Braviary. If they hit me with a Brave Bird or a Double Edge or a Return or whatever, Avalanche is gonna do a lot back to them. It's gonna do double the damage. So an Avalanche will one-shot the Staraptor, and it will one-shot Braviary as well. Recover to regain any health back, and also Earthquake for Infernape and Rapidash as well. So it's pretty much gonna be it. I actually had Jarl Ball there before, in place of Earthquake before, but I realized that Jarl Ball really wasn't that important. And it doesn't really do that much anyway. Granted, he does have very fast mons on his team, but I just felt like it wasn't necessary anymore, so I decided to go with Earthquake, and I think Earthquake was a much better choice in my opinion. So yeah, so who do I think he's gonna bring this week? I definitely see Latios coming. I definitely see Infernape. I definitely see Staraptor coming. Staraptor is definitely gonna come. I don't really see Braviary coming at all. Crest is definitely gonna come. He's brought it for like the past 2 weeks, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring it again as his wall. So if Crest comes, then Spiritomb pretty much has fun with it. So Latios, Infernape, Staraptor, Crest. I think he's gonna bring one of the 2 water types. I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring Seismitoad, since it canceled the Stealth Rocks and stuff, and it also has access to knock off, and he does have Sludge Bomb, so that could hurt Granbull too. So I think he may bring that. And I want to say that he's gonna bring Ferrothorn. Yeah, I feel like he may bring Ferrothorn. I don't know. Yeah, I think he wants to bring Ferrothorn. So Latios, Infernape, Staraptor, Ferrothorn, Crest, and Seismitoad. So I think that's gonna be his team for this week. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I will see you when the battle happens. Take care.